I'm gonna eat my breakfast and then finish this video. Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Veronika, or Veronika mit K, which means Veronica with a K, and that's how you spell my name in German. I am a part-time reseller and I sell primarily on the platforms Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, and ThredUp. And today I got another What Sold video for you for the week of May 30th through June 5th. First week of June, and things were starting to pick up for me. Hallelujah, thank goodness. I have been putting in a lot of work onto all my different platforms, and I think it's starting to pay off. I don't want to jinx it, but this week I'm actually happy with my numbers, so we're gonna jump right in, have some coffee, hang out, get some work done as I'm going over my sales. If at any point in time you hear a brand name that you're unfamiliar with, or you want to see an item, just look up and check out what I sold. I will share my screen with you. I'll show you the items that moved for me this week. I do have a lot, so I'm going to move through them quickly. At the end of this video, we're going to go over my total numbers and how much I made selling clothing part-time on these platforms. Of course, I have to give a quick shout out to my pre-owned item that I'm wearing. It's a little cardigan that I actually ordered from my friend Margaret on Poshmark. It's Eddie Bauer, and I think it was new with tags when I bought it from her, so thank you, Margaret. It's very cute and very lightweight, and it's getting hot in Virginia, so this is perfect for this kind of weather. Let's go over my sales, and then we'll be back here and talk about my numbers. Okay guys, so let's get started and look at my Poshmark closet here on the screen. You'll see some items that sold in the previous week that I went over in my previous What Sold video. So I think this is where we left off with this Wild Fable jumpsuit that sold in the previous week. And the first item to sell this week was actually this flax top over here, but for some reason the Levi's are showing up first on my screen here. So the Levi's 502 men's tapered leg jet black jeans in a size 33. Those sold for an offer from a liker for $20. So I make 16, and I got these from the bins, and I was a little sad because I picked them up and wanted to wear them myself, but they didn't fit. So I listed them. They were in excellent condition and they sold relatively fast. So 16 bucks after fees and such is good for me. And then next up, we got this flax blue window pane checkered tunic top V-neck in a size 3X. I also picked this up from the bins, possibly at the same time. So flax, 100% linen, really good brand to pick up, especially in larger sizes. I find that smaller sizes sit for me. This one sold for an offer from a liker for $25. I had it listed, I want to say for $35, which was high. So I was happy that somebody offered me $25 because that's kind of where I wanted to end up with this item. So I get $20 and I had about $1 into it from the bins. Then we have the Free People New Attack Keep It Real Flare wide leg pant. It's kind of this ribbed knit pant. You've probably seen this one before in other reseller videos. I got this from Backstock, so anyone who has gotten Free People liquidation in the past year has these up for sale. Mine were in the size extra small, and I ended up selling them for $34. I believe that was an offer I received, or actually it was closet clear out, yes, and I said I would drop them to $34. So I had the conversation with her before dropping the price, and she purchased them for $34. I get $27.20. And with Backstock, I have about $9 into each item. But if you've seen my Backstock update video, you will have seen that I've already made my money back and that I'm in the profit realm now with these items. So it's technically all profit, but even if we're looking at my cost of goods, which was around $9, I still tripled my money on these, and I'm very happy. These only retailed for $78, so $34 is about, a little less than half, but that works. I was happy that they finally sold. They had so many likers, but nobody bought them, so I'm glad that somebody pulled the trigger finally. And then this is interesting because I sold this Tommy Hilfiger striped sweater, and then I have another one very similar to it coming up later this week. So I don't know if Tommy Hilfiger striped sweaters are a thing again, but this sold at the beginning of June. This sold for an offer from a liker for $14. I got this from a bins forever ago. I was about to relist it, so I've had it for, going on probably a year. This Pima cotton blend sweater. So I get $11.05 on this one, and I'm happy with that because I only had about $1 into it. Then I sold this Bowden classic striped long sleeve shirt / top in a size 14. That was also a result of closet clear out, and I communicated with an interested liker, and I dropped it down to 16 and she bought it, and so I get $12.80 on this. This came from a regular thrift store. It was very plain and basic, but I still picked it up for about $3-4 because I figured if I cannot sell it, then I will keep it for myself, because black and white stripes are my jam. If you've been here for a while, you see me wear black and white striped shirts all the time, so I would have totally kept that had it not sold. Next up, we got this Bailey & Chloe boho cottagecore bell sleeve top, super cute little peasant top from the bins. I picked this up for about $1. Not a brand I'm super familiar with. I can open it in a new tab here and just show you the label. I think it's just a boutique brand, but this sold for full price for $20 all of a sudden, which I was very happy with because I have not had this listed for super long either. Not sure if I showed it in a haul or not. I don't think I did. Bailey & Chloe, here we go. So in a size large, this is the label. I'm not sure if the brand is anything spectacular. I doubt it. It may not even have been in the Poshmark catalog. I don't remember if I had to type it in myself or not, but it sold for 20. So I get 16 and it came from the bits. So very happy with that sale. Okay, this next sale, the BB jeans, you're going to see again further up because somebody purchased them, but then I saw that they had also liked a different pair of jeans in my closet. So I went into the bundle and I asked them if they're interested in bundling these two pairs of jeans. So I'll talk more about that in a minute when they pop up, and you can already see them up here. So we'll ignore this sale for now. We'll get back to these. We'll circle back. Okay, I also sold these Enzo Angiolini star-studded loafers. This is a hard title for me to read, but they sold for $28. That was an offer to liker with the $1.50 shipping discount, so I get $20.90. I have not had these for long. I showed them in a bins haul maybe 2 months ago, and I was hoping they would sell, around the time, Memorial Day, 4th of July. I think these may have sold on Memorial Day, so kind of patriotic looking, and yeah. I get $20.90. I got them from the bins. I had $1 into them. I'm very happy with this sale. Next up, we got this Aqua 100% cashmere soft lace-up sweater in black. This came from one of my ThredUp boxes. I think my first mixed women's clothing box. This person had sent me an offer for $15, which was a little bit low, but I already had this listed relatively low because Aqua is, I think, a Macy's or Bloomingdale's house brand that retails for a good amount, but I don't think it resells all that well. It was cashmere, so I would have liked to see more for it, but I also am just happy to move any sweaters out at the beginning of June. So they offered me 15, I accepted, so I get 12. It's pending acceptance. I hope they like it. They did ask me after they had purchased what the condition was, which I thought was a little bit weird, and not, immediately after, but like hours and hours later. So I hope that sale goes through and there will not be any issues. Then I sold this long, tall Sally floral crochet lace accent top in a size 14. I really like this brand. I sold some jeans by this brand for a really good amount. I don't know if they make exclusively plus size items, but they make items for taller women. So if you have a taller torso or longer legs, this is a good brand for you. And I'm one of these women, so I really like the brand. And so I did well with the jeans that I picked up from the bins a while ago. And so I picked up a few tops and a jacket by this brand recently. So this one sold for $18. It came from a regular thrift store. I think I showed it in a quick cart thrift haul. I get $14.40 for it. And I think I had about $4 into this one. Okay, now we're circling back to the jeans. So these BB or BB 2B bootcut jeans with embellished back pockets, I've had these forever. I think I picked these up on my first or second bins trip, probably. I figured, they're kind of like the Miss Me style, but not really. Nobody wanted these. I had them down to like $10 and somebody bought them. And when I looked at the notification, first of all, I was super excited that somebody bought them. I think I have a clip in my previous What Sold video at the beginning where I'm like, I just made a sale and I'm so happy. So they bought them for $10-ish, I think. And then when I looked at the notification in my news feed, in my Poshmark feed, I saw that they had also liked another pair of jeans right after they purchased these. So I went in and I saw that they had liked these silver Suki mid-rise slim bootcut jeans. And so I reached out and I said, hey, if you're interested in bundling both of them, I can send you an offer for $35 with $5.95 shipping for both of these jeans, which essentially, you're basically buying the silver jeans and you're almost getting the other pair for free. So I tried to give that as an incentive and she said yes. And so I canceled the BB order and sent her a bundle offer. So I relisted them, sent her a bundle offer, and then she didn't purchase them right away. And I was getting a little bit nervous because not that losing the BB sale would have been, would have impacted me a lot financially, but I just wanted to see them go so badly. So I think the very next day in the morning or so, or late at night, she purchased this bundle for $35 with the $1.50 shipping discount. So I got $26.50 for both of these jeans. The silver, I'm pretty sure, came from a regular thrift store, and then the BB I had forever, and they came from the bins. So let's just say I had about $5 into this whole bundle. I get $26.50. That's a good flip. I'm fine with that. Next item was an offer to liker sale. I sent out an offer on these Nautica jeans, dark wash denim shortalls/overalls, and I sent an offer for $19 with a $1.50 shipping discount, and somebody purchased them, and I get $13.70, and this came from the bins as well, so about $1 into it. And then this other Tommy Hilfiger striped Pima cotton blend sweater in a size extra large. So these two sweaters were very similar. I found them in the bins next to each other, but they were different sizes, which was a bummer because I had hoped somebody could bundle them. But anyway, this one sold for $16 with the $2.46 shipping discount, and I had just relisted that. So somebody bought it, and I get $10.34, and I'm happy that it's gone. Okay, there's one exciting sale up here that did not actually happen. So we're going to talk about that in a second. But first up, we have this exclusively Miss Sook steel blue shell tank top in a size large. Somebody offered me $18 for this, and I was a little, actually somebody I think offered me $15, and I was a little miffed. I think I had it listed for about $30 because this is an expensive brand, but resale value is maybe not that great anymore, and it's just a basic tank top. So I think I had countered with $20 and she offered $18. I don't know. I think it was a whole big back and forth, like by $1. And at some point I was like, you know what, just don't be petty, Veronica, and don't be greedy and just take it, because I had not had this listed for long. It came from a regular thrift store, so I had about $4 into it, but I get $14.40. So it's fine. It was a quick flip, and I did look at comps again, and it had sold anywhere between $18 and $30. So neither me or the buyer were wrong, but I also just didn't want to duke it out. And I figured if somebody wants this, within a week or so of me listing it, then you can have it. And then I was rewarded with a full price sale right after. This Sans Souci ruffle apron striped jumpsuit in gray in a size small sold for full price for $25. Sans Souci, I don't really know much about this brand. I thought I heard Mogi Beth mention it at some point, and so I picked it up, but I think I may be confusing it with another brand because it does not, I think it retails for a good amount, but does not resell all that well. Side note, if you're curious, Sans Souci is French and it means without worries or without sorrows. So there's a little French lesson for the day, even though I'm not in charge of French. I'm only in charge of German. Okay, this next sale, oh my God. So this next sale did not happen. I mean, it happened, and then I had to cancel it. So I was very excited for these Matisse Nugent cow hair leather leopard booties to sell. This person put me through it, and honestly, I don't really want to waste any more time on talking about how much time I spent on, making the sale happen and then only to cancel it, an hour later. So we're not going to talk about her. We're not going to talk about these beautiful booties, but if you're interested, they're still available in my closet. I had to relist them. But yeah, this sale did not happen. I did not get this money. This person did not get her shoes, and I ended up blocking her after the whole exchange was all said and done. But that's all I want to say about that. Anyway, then I sold these Crocs, slightly less exciting, but they flipped within, a week or so, which is very typical for me when it comes to toddler Crocs. They had some wear on them, but again, that's very typical for Crocs as well. So they sold for $12. That was an offer to liker with a $1.50 shipping discount. So I got $7.55, and they came from the bins, had $1 into them. Good flip. That's my usual Crocs price, unless they're like in pristine condition, and maybe I can get between 16 and 18 for them if they're toddler shoes, but they always flip super quickly. Next up, I sold this Loft New Attack Art Deco tulle skirt in black and cream in a size 4. This was also an offer to liker for $22 and the $1.50 shipping discount. So I get $16.10, and this came from the bins, and I had about $1 into that. And then I got got a reasonable offer, you guys. Whenever I get a reasonable offer, I just like want to kiss the person. I mean, I wouldn't, but you know, it's just like, thank you for not being that other person that put me through the whole back and forth and then had me cancel her sale. Anyway, so this person, this very nice buyer, she offered me, or they offered me $24 on this Athleta short break sundress. Moon gray black was the color. So I had this listed for 28. She offered me 24. Reasonable. Very reasonable. Thank you. I get $19.20, and this came from a regular thrift store, and I had about $3.50, $4 into it. And then the next two items here, the Free People Carmen Racerback layer tank top and the cotton on denim stonewash mid-rise jean shorts in a size 10. This was a bundle that sold for $29 with a $1.50 shipping discount. I think this person had either liked the two items or bundled them, but didn't send me an offer. So I just went ahead and sent her an offer and said, hey, just sent you an offer on these two items. No pressure. Have a nice day. And they accepted. So I get $21.70, and the shorts came from the bins and the top came from a regular thrift store. So overall, I had probably about $4 or $5 into this bundle. Next up, we got this Nike golf skirt with built-in shorts in black with pockets. This sold for $20, which I believe was a full price sale. No, actually it was an offer to liker. I think I had it listed for $25. I offered $20 with a $2.46 shipping discount, and I got $13.54 for it, and I had about $3.50, $4 into that from a regular thrift store. And then we got this Vicky V New Attack Renaissance sleeveless shimmer top in a 2X. I picked this up from the bins with the intention of maybe sending it to ThredUp, but I think it was around the time they made their changes, so I didn't. And so this was a result of closet clear out. I dropped the price on this to $20, and the person purchased it, and I get 16, and it came from the bins, like I said. And then this Nike swoosh racerback sports bra in this greenish gray color in a size extra large. I showed that in a recent haul and Thrift With Me. I picked this up from a regular thrift store, so I had about $4 into it, and within a day of listing this, within hours, it had so many likes. I think I woke up one morning and somebody had offered me 15. I think I had it listed for 20, and I was just about to, debate that when I saw that somebody else had commented on it and said, can you do $12 with $4.99 shipping? Which I was like, no. So given that I had this comment, but also a $15 offer, I was like, let me just take the $15 offer so I don't have to deal with this comment. And so this sold within a day for $15, and I got 12. All right, next up, we got this Daniel Rain Cottagecore Floral Crochet Top in Cream. I think I picked this up from a regular thrift store against my better judgment because I have no luck with this brand. I think it's sold at Stitch Fix, but I picked it up based on style, and this was about to be relisted, but I decided to drop the price on a whole bunch of items. I think it was for closet clear out. So at the end of the day, I just dropped the price on the 10 items I was about to relist, just to give them, a chance to sell before I had to relist them. And they sold for $18, which is fine. So I get $14.40, and I probably had about $4 into that. I've had it forever. I'm glad that it's gone. And then next up, we got this Bowden Dusty Pink Floral Silk Blend pleated top in a size 10R. This came from not my most recent ThredUp mixed clothing box, but the one before then. And it may be the first item to sell from this box. I'm not sure. Maybe not. This sold for $31. And I believe what did I do? I think I bulk price dropped a certain amount of items in my closet by 10% and on closet clear out, and somebody bought it. So $31, they got the shipping discount, and I didn't have to pay for it. I make $24.80. And with the ThredUp box, I have about $3 to $3.50 into it. I forgot how many items I was able to list from that box, but it did bring my cost of goods up a little bit because I wasn't able to list as many as I thought, but that's fine. $3.50 into $24.80. Is that what I said? Yeah. Okay, next up we got this J.Jill Abstract Southwestern iCat maxi dress in a size medium petite. I did pick this up from a regular thrift store because it was so cute, and it's, summer. Somebody sent me an $18 offer. I think I had it listed for like 25 or 28. So I was going back and forth a little bit, but decided just accept it. Don't be greedy. So I get $14.40, and I had about $4 into it. Yeah. Next up, we get this Apple Bottoms denim and gold jacket embellished in a size extra large, but it runs small. So I did put that in, and I put an asterisk here. This sold, I believe this was also price dropped by 10%. And sold for $25 finally. This had so much attention. I relisted that. It had more likes before I relisted it, and it was up to 13 likes again. At some point, somebody had offered me, I want to say $20 for it, and I accepted, and then there was a payment issue, and they never paid. So, oh my God, I'm so happy that this is gone. So it sold for 25, and I got 20, which is more than I expected at this point. I do remember picking this up from a regular thrift store, and it was marked down to $1. But I do average out my cost of goods. So I probably had more like, $3 into this. And then next we got this pair of the great skinny soft corduroy pants in olive green. I had these listed for $50 and somebody offered me 35. And this was really the first time somebody actually sent me an offer. And I again decided, you know what, I've had these for a while. They are not performing as well as I had hoped with this brand. I feel like with the great, there are specific pieces that do better than others. This was my first time selling the great, and I did source this from the RealReal. So I did have a credit, but they charged so much in shipping that I probably had close to $10 into this, maybe a little bit less. I forgot. I purchased 2 things from the RealReal, and this is the first one to sell. So it sold for 35. I got 28. So I definitely made a profit on these. And yeah, I'm hopeful that they will make the person happy. All right, then we have this Fashion Nova New Attack Buenos Aires velour romper in a size small. Somebody offered me $13 for it. I think I had it listed at 16. I thought that was very reasonable. I accepted. I get 10.05, and it came from the bins, and I showed it in a haul a few months ago. All right, then we have this Susina New Attack Eyelash Knit Fuzzy Soft Zebra Cardigan. Super nice, super soft, sheds like crazy, which I'm pretty sure I mentioned in the listing. This was a little bit back and forth with a liker. It was price dropped, and they contacted me if I could do, I think they said 14 or 15 with $4.99 shipping. And I said, the best I can do is 16 with $5.95 shipping. And they said, okay, send me the offer. And so I get $11.30. I did get this from a Nordstrom New Attack mystery box from Tiffany and Hugo. Sell quick, ship quick. They sent out these boxes, or sold these boxes on Poshmark a few months ago. And I think I have about $6 per item into this box. And this is actually the first one that sold. So I'm happy. Super cute pieces, lots of nice little sweaters. And I did get this back in the fall. And I was disappointed that these sweaters did not sell in the fall and winter. But hey, this sold now, so I'm good. So I didn't quite double my money on this, but that's fine. I still made a profit, so that works for me. All right, 2 more items that sold overnight. This Kendall and Kylie choker bodysuit, long sleeves in black. I got this from the bins, and this was a full price sale overnight, like right before midnight last night, so I get to count it. This sold for $20, and I get 16, and I had about $1 into this. And then these Torrid boots sold for less than I wanted them to, but I got this offer last night for $18. I had them listed for $30. And my first reaction was like, no, I want more than 18 for these. However, when I went to look at the offer, I saw my whole offer history with this person. And because a couple of days ago, I had sent out offers in bulk, 30% off with $5.95 shipping on not all of my items, but items that were listed for longer than 60 days. I use Poshmark VA. You can do that on there. It's pretty cool. If you're interested in that, I can put a link down in my description if you want to sign up and try them out. They do have a free trial period. I also use them to share my closet and such. Anyway, so I looked at my offer history, and the last offer I had sent this person was for $21 and $5.95 shipping. So really, there was only about $1.50 difference between that offer and the offer that they sent me. So I figured, you know what, I'm just going to take it. I do like selling Torrid shoes, but these were a smaller size for Torrid, 7.5 wide. So I knew that these would not sell as quickly as I would like them to. So they sold for 18. I get $14.40, and I had about $4 into them. So I'm still making about a $10 profit on these, and that's fine. And part of the reason why I also accepted this offer last night was that I knew I was about to make a what sold video, and I really wanted to bring my numbers up a little bit more. So if you ever want to purchase something from me and lowball me a little, do it on a Saturday evening, because I'm a lot more likely to accept lower offers, because I film my what solds on Sunday and I look at my numbers, and yeah, I might just be ready to get things moving. Okay, moving on to Mercari. I made 2 sales on Mercari this week, so yay, and this was a good one. I sold this Cole Haan small leather wallet in black, which I got from my ThredUp fun box. I will link that video up above. Got some other fun things in there that I still haven't listed, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but it's a classic. So anyway, this I had listed for 35, and I sent out an offer to the first liker for 31, and they purchased it. So this was super lightweight, super easy to ship, first class. After Mercari fees and all that, I made $26.70, and then I think shipping was only about $3.20 or something like that. So I roughly made $23. I did calculate my exact number earlier, but I didn't write it down because I had another sale on Mercari and I just tallied both of them up. But around $23 on this one before cost of goods. I forgot what my cost of goods was with the ThredUp Fun Box. I want to say between $4 and $5 maybe based on the amount of items that I listed, but I honestly can't tell you. I can tell you though that I have made my money back on this Fun Box already. So that's great. So everything is pure profit at this point. My second sale on Mercari was this Victoria's Secret light pink shimmies baby doll lingerie piece here, and this one sold for an offer that I received for $19, and so I do free shipping on Mercari, so I had to pay for shipping as well, which was also around like $3.50 or so. So I roughly make $13 on this after fees and shipping and all of that. And don't worry, at the end of this video I will go over all my numbers and I will give you my exact numbers for Mercari on these 2 items. But yeah, about $13 on this one. This came from a regular thrift store, and I picked this up because I have had really good luck with these kinds of items on eBay, but ironically this sold on Mercari and the other one that I had sold on Poshmark. But yeah, I like to pick these up if I can get them for, less than $4 if they're in good condition, preferably from the bins, but I still made a good profit on this and I have not had it for long, and I just cross-listed it to Mercari, so I'm happy that sold. So thank you, Mercari. All right, moving on to eBay. This is where my low dollar sales come in. eBay is kind of like my yard sale at this point. It's just like take it for $5 plus shipping and it's out of my house kind of approach here. So let's look at what sold. This one I've had forever and I'm not making any money on this because the Zach and Rachel aqua button down crochet shoulder top with hidden buttons, new with tags. This came from a regular thrift store and I was blinded by, the tags still being on there, and I thought it was cute and it was nice for work and all of that. But Zach and Rachel, I think it's sold at Kohl's or JCPenney or something like that. Their plus size items do okay for me, but straight sizes don't do well. So this actually ended up selling for $5, not $5.99. That's an offer somebody sent me and I accepted. I did not charge them enough for shipping. It was an older listing when I didn't know what I was doing with shipping. So I'm literally not making any money on this. I'm glad that I didn't lose money at least. I also sold these J. Crew tights. They also came from my ThredUp Fun Box. So again, I've made profit on this box already. And these sold for $5.99, as you can see here on the screen, buyer paid shipping. And yeah, these were super easy to ship. I'm not making much on them, but if I found these at the bins, I would probably pick them up and just sell them for $6 on eBay plus shipping. This one, I'm making a little bit of money on this one, but not a lot. This American Eagle Outfitter soft and sexy tee, dusty pink flowy top, square neck, size small. This had some washwear on it, which I noted, or like not washwear, but like discoloration. I don't know. I couldn't tell if this was supposed to look this way or if it just had been washed with dark clothing. I literally cannot tell you, but I did include that here in the information and in the description. And so this sold for $4.99 plus shipping. I haven't shipped it out yet, but I would think that $3.50 should be enough for that. I got this from a Plato's Closet, 90% off sale, so I had about $1.60 into it. So I'm making a teeny tiny profit on this, but not much. This one was a good sale. These Fair Harbor sustainable swim trunks in dusty blue with stripes and pockets. I picked these up from the bins recently and I showed them in my haul, and I mentioned that I hadn't really looked them up yet, but I figured sustainable is good. They're made out of recycled polyester primarily, and yeah, this turns out this is a good brand. These trunks retail for about $60. I had them listed at $30, sent out an offer for $24, and they sold for $24 plus shipping. So again, with eBay, the price you see is not always the price that they paid, but $24 plus shipping was a good flip for these, and they came from the bins. I had $1 into them, and they sold within a week or so of listing. And more swimwear. Plus size swimwear moves fast for me. I have really good luck with Catalina pieces. So this Catalina surplice tankini top. And this came from the bins. It was a 2X and this sold for $15, which was an offer I received. And I have best offer turned on eBay. So this was, I think, my lowest that I would have accepted automatically. So it sold for $15 plus shipping. And yeah, this sold via promoted listing. I also sold this cabbie top. I had just cross-listed this to eBay and I've had it forever and I was so tired of it, so I accepted an offer for $10. We went back and forth a little bit. I have about $3 into it because it came from a regular thrift store, but I'm still making money on it, so it's fine. It is really cute. I mean, maybe my pictures were just crap. Like, my cover photo is not that great. But it was a hard color to photograph for some reason. But it is a cute little tiered, flowy floral top. Sold for $10, like I said, buyer paid shipping. This sold via promoted listing as well, and I accepted this offer. And then technically the second to last piece that sold, I sold one more that has not been paid yet, so I will include that next week if they have paid by then. But the last item that sold and has been paid is this Torrid brushed knit camouflage sweatshirt, long sleeves, in olive green in a size 5X. This sold really quickly. I had it listed on Poshmark for maybe about a week, but then cross-listed to eBay for a couple of days, really. May have been 48 hours. And this sold for an offer, I think that I received or sent, I don't remember, for $20, and the buyer paid shipping. So I'm happy with this flip. It came from the bins. I just showed it in my most recent bins haul. So this was a quick flip, as expected. Torrid in a 5X should move this quickly and for a decent amount. So happy this sold so fast and happy that the cross listing is starting to pay off. That's it for my sales on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari. I will go over my ThredUp sales in a second here, but I will not be sharing my screen for those. And then we'll also talk about my total numbers for this week. Okay, so for my ThredUp sales, I'm just going to be looking at my computer in my email. It's just easier to do it that way, but I will not be sharing my screen with you. So on ThredUp, I sold this little Disney Cars t-shirt. My son wore that. And if you've seen my video where I talk about the items that I send to ThredUp, there's a little story about that shirt. I will not repeat it, but in any case, I got 27 cents for it. So that's cool. And then I should probably move so I can insert these pictures here. And then I sold these toddler Levi's jeans on ThredUp and I got $1.08 for them. Again, all the kids' items are all items that my son wore at some point or another, or that we just had but he never wore. Then I sold this Skies Are Blue short sleeve blouse. This had sold and then it was returned, but ThredUp never told me that the return was even started. So all of a sudden I just saw it again on my selling kit. So I dropped the price a little bit and then it sold again, and then I got paid out immediately because it was returned, came back, and then sold again. Which honestly, I don't mind early returns. If somebody buys something from my kit right at the beginning of that 45-day window and then returns it, there's a good chance somebody else is going to buy it and then I get paid out right away. So that's exciting. So I got $6 for this one. I don't remember where I got it from. It could have been from next door, it could have been from the bins. If I got it from a regular thrift store, which I doubt, then I would have about $3 into it or so. So I definitely made a profit still. And I had this for so long. I'm glad it's gone. And then I also sold this Fossil spaghetti strap top. I got this from a regular thrift store. I do remember that. It got so little attention on all my platforms, and I'm just happy that it sold, and it sold for a good amount. It sold for like $40 and something, 45, and so I get $10.89, which is probably more than I would have gotten on Poshmark or eBay. And then I think this is the last one. Yes, the last item that sold was free to me through Nextdoor over a year ago, so that's how long I've been sitting on this Lane Bryant casual skirt. It had this kind of zigzag pattern all over, and I get $8.28 for this, so it must have sold somewhere in the $30 range, which is great. I did not expect that. I would not have gotten that on my own. I probably would have gotten around $8 selling it on my own, but again, it got so little attention, so I'm happy that that sold on ThredUp. So you can make a little bit of money on ThredUp, but yeah, just send in items that you don't care about anymore. I might do that again soon. I haven't decided yet. I do have 2 labels where I don't have return assurance and where I have no expedited processing, and then I have a few labels where I have both those things turned on. So I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do about that. So 5 sales on ThredUp, which comes out to $26.52. And then on Mercari, I had 2 sales, as you saw, and it came out to $36.80. All those numbers are after platform fees and after any shipping that I may have included in the price, etc., but before cost of goods and before taxes. On eBay, I sold 7 items, technically 8, but the 8th one has not been paid yet. So on those 7 items, I made $76.04. And on Poshmark, I sold 32 items. She's back. I think last week I had like 16 items on Posh, and I was like, what the hell is going on? 32 is a lot more like it. So 32 items, and that came out to a total of $494.73. So Poshmark alone this past week made me more than all my platforms made me the previous week. So I'm very happy with that. So my total number for this week, which I'm excited about, it's a good number, it's going up, and it's a lot better than last week and the week before then. My total for this week, after platform fees, after shipping, but before cost of goods and taxes, is $634.09. So that's a good number. I want to see it increase more, but that's good. I'm happy because I was getting discouraged last week, and a lot of you commented and told me not to get discouraged, and my hard work will pay off. So I'm happy that it's paying off this week. I hope it will continue to pay off in the coming weeks. But thank you all for commenting and for telling me not to get discouraged and just, keep doing what I'm doing, and I'm doing all the right things. So I really appreciated that, and I really love having this community here on YouTube and on Instagram and wherever else we're connecting. So I sold 46 items total, and so my average profit per item comes out to $13.79. So that's definitely lower, but again, as long as my total at the end of the week is higher, I'm fine with that. And there were so many little eBay sales and all those ThredUp sales where I made like $1. That's definitely taking this total down quite a bit, and so I'm keeping that in mind, and I know that it's totally fine that this number is lower this week. And really, a lot of times when you're selling more items, your average profit per item tends to be lower, versus when you're selling less items, then your average profit per item tends to be higher. So I think it's just a correlation that's just very normal, and that happens. You're putting stuff on sale, it generates more sales, and ultimately whatever gets you the most bang for your buck, and whatever works for you is right for your business. So this works for me. This is great. I'm very happy that I've made these extra $634.09. Yeah, and I'm very happy that I incorporated Mercari again, and that I do have that extra little bit from ThredUp, because between Mercari and ThredUp, that's an extra $62, $63 that I made this week that I would not have had otherwise. So I'm happy about that. I wish eBay would pick up more, but it is what it is. So thank you all for joining me today for this What Sold video, and stick around and watch some more videos if you're interested. If you like reseller content, please do subscribe and give this video a like. I also wanted to announce that later this week I'll be kicking off a new series here on this channel called Going Full-Time ? And in this series, I will be interviewing different resellers who are either already full-time or who are in the process of going full-time or contemplating to go full-time. Just like myself, I'll talk a little bit more about my thoughts on going full-time versus being part-time right now, and whether that may or may not be the right step for me. And then the series is also going to feature some vlogs where I just take you along on my daily tasks as a part-time reseller, things that I have to do, and it's kind of meant to be a little bit of a motivational, work along with me, hang out, chit-chat type of video series. So there will be interviews, there will be vlogs, and there will also be just me talking head, sit-down videos where I talk to you about my thoughts on going from part-time reselling to full-time reselling. So if that's something that interests you, definitely come back for that video. Make sure you have that bell notification turned on that you can get notified when I post that video and in any of the videos for that series. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you soon. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how your week went in terms of sales and otherwise. And thank you so much for watching. Bye!